Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is Sellavin. You on Bleach, chapter 683, A Dark Side of Two Worlds End. Right now, this chapter, I'm gonna agree with what everybody's been saying. This chapter seems very rushed when you think about it, cause we all know that Bleach is gonna end. We thought it was gonna be like a month, but we found out it's gonna be for 10 weeks. That makes it 2 months. That means it's not gonna stop till probably September. So it's a pretty big deal when you think about it overall. Well, So let's. So the situation right now, it's Aizen, Ichigo, and Renji versus Yhwach right now. Yhwach using his power, he still remains confident as he is. Well, like he's not scared of anything. But then Renji, he unleashes his Bankai and try to go for the first blow, but Yhwach sees his coming and rips his arm off, which is pretty big deal. This is seriously, something you got to consider and think about. Yhwach, he's not the person to hold back, and he is ruthless. So what makes you think that Renji would do anything? Renji, he may be strong, but he's not on the level of a war potential. So he's not the potential of the Soul King's son. He's not the potential of a god, which is Yhwach. He is kind of a god. You know. When you think about it, it's definitely interesting. I overall I do like it when you think about it for a second. It's definitely something you should very consider. Even though Ichigo he even goes in, tries to do a hit himself. Tries to go in, but Yhwach keeps reminding him that everything he does is futile. Forcing him to experience pain and despair once again. Even reminding him that his wounds haven't completely healed because he knows he messed up Orihime. Even though Orihime tried her best, she couldn't heal him completely. That means she couldn't restore both his Quisi and Hollow powers, which is another big deal. So overall, you gotta consider it. It's something you definitely gotta consider overall. So so when you think about it, it's definitely not something you should ignore. And I like that we get to see Aizen in action again. We get to see Aizen. He uses Hado number 99, which is something I've never seen. It summons forth this dragon-like energy creature and has to take on Yhwach. It's pretty big, but we also see that seeing Yhwach go up against Aizen is something we should have seen from the beginning, though. I would have liked to see these two fight on the beginning, and it looks like Yhwach has the advantage, saying that there are cracks in Aizen's Kyoka Suigetsu. Still, how the hell did he get his sword back? And well, it doesn't matter because Aizen's a badass, so they Mayuri probably fixed it or something because they know they need him. They knew they probably need him, because of how big a danger they're in. They probably knew they needed him somewhere, and Kyoraku probably had his sword in some other place, because of the whole key thing, the key. When you think about it, it's definitely very big, especially knowing that Aizen took and tried to protect Ichigo for a second, And when you think about it overall, it kind of leads to a little confusing because they were bitter enemies and now they're fighting each other, because Yhwach, he wants to destroy the whole world, literally, and rebuild a new one. That means killing everybody. So that means he's a threat to everyone. So the Soul Society, human world, Waco Mundo, they're all going to be gone, when you think about it overall. But there's something you got to reconsider when you think about it. Aizen, he's a master manipulator, and so are Yhwach. So he's the only one who's probably equal to Yhwach, his power. One of the things that took my breath away the most is when it looked like he was about to kill Ichigo. Couldn't remind it, and we get to see that he does some damage. Like he literally cracks everybody's sword. Renji's, Sabimaru. Renji's Shishura Sabimaru, his new Sabimaru, that he got from Ichibe. Aizen has killed Kakugetsu, and once again, his Getsu see it crack and not only rip Ichigo apart and making them lose their arms getting ripped off. It's definitely very, think about it. But then things turn worse when Aizen's mother, oh, you think you're seeing Kurosaki Ichigo right now. then all of a sudden you get Ichigo coming from behind, and Ichigo releases a Getsu Gatensu, and whack! It looks like it's over, but I have a feeling it's not going to be over. Not too quickly, you know. I hope. I mean, it's supposed to be between 5 to 10 weeks. I mean, if it was true that it's going to end in this chapter, it's right on schedule. But when you think about it, it's something you got to consider. So I like it overall. I like it. Well, I do. But it's something you got to think about long and hard. Because Aizen, his power Kyoka means it's complete and utter hypnosis. I mean, he bends everybody, all five senses as well. He used this throughout his whole arc when he was the main guy for Bleach for most of the series. It makes sense. Aizen was a badass, and we got to see him display his power once again. And I mean, we were all fooled too. We thought that even though he hated his soul, even though we thought that his powers, had diminished, but he's still just as strong as ever. Probably even stronger after he fused with the Hogyoku. But it doesn't look like he's displaying any of his hollow powers, because that was a byproduct of the Hogyoku. So when you think about it, it's something you got to consider. If you were in his position, would you do the same thing? And it's something you probably got to consider overall. If I was in his position, I would probably do like exactly the same thing. Manipulate everybody. Even when you think about it, his power is dominating, and we get to see him back in such a big way. But I wish that he got more of a scene. I wish he actually gave Yhwach more of a fight and let him just Ichigo be the one who does the damage. Because even though I regret saying it, Ichigo, he's a good character and all, but he's not what you call the baddest character in all of Bleach. That's something that a lot of fans would probably agree with me. If they were here right now, if you had a vote, if I vote on Anime Amino, on the Anime Amino, I know about it, I got it, so vote on it and ask yourself, which is more of a badass, Aizen, Ichigo? We all know who the answer is. Overall, that's all I gotta say. If you enjoyed, thanks for the subscribe. Thank you. This is Sellavin game and latest review on Bleach chapter 683. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the subscribe. Thank you.